State Elders and Leaders Forum held a meeting in Port Harcourt under the leadership of His Excellency Chief Rufus Ada-George, former Governor of Rivers State. The forum reviewed the outcome of its previous meetings and follow-up actions, which includes letters seeking audience with the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, and Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike, former Governor and presently Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Speaking to the press, His Excellency Chief Rufus Ada-George, former Governor of Rivers State, extensively deliberated on the issues on behalf of the Rivers State Elders, maintaining that the forum regretted that neither Governor Siminalayi Fubara nor Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike responded to the letters seeking for audience with them as concerned the political tension in the state.
Met today, December 17, 2023, in Port Harcourt, under the leadership of His Excellency Chief Rufus Ada-George, former Governor of Rivers State. The forum reviewed the outcome of his previous
Rivers State government and urged the government to expedite action on rebuilding the demolished house of the Assembly Complex.
But we don't know what can follow from this action. We therefore urge the judiciary and all security agents to be wary and alive in discharge of their responsibility in order not to worsen the already tense atmosphere in Rivers State. Finally, the consequences of inaction may not only affect Rivers State, the Niger Delta region, and the federal government. The forum owes this solemn truth as a duty to the federal government. God bless Nigeria. Where he wanted to stop the earlier approved or
license. We sold the idea of state creation, they ignored it, kicked us around, and those of our sons and daughters who were sent by the Rivers Chiefs and People's Conference to go and canvass that idea in England were chased out of the mainstream political parties. They couldn't find a corridor into NCNC or into into Action Group or into MPC. So they had to play from a minority party led by late Chief Melford Okilo. Here, visible candidates of the Niger Delta movement that became a political party at the time. But by 1967, the nation turned, when Nigeria was in crisis, what did it do? It turned to the Niger Delta for the idea that we had. So, the idea of recognition of minority ethnic groups and political organization of such groups into states so that they could champion for national development and growth. So, the concern for face saver, a solution factor for the federal government when political crisis, one after the other, from 1963 to 1967, led us to civil war. They took the ideas from Niger Delta, gave us 2 additional states, Southeast and Rivers, Midwest, that was already
of the media that had as well aided the cultural, economical sustainability and socio-political advancement of Nigeria, and further called for a redress of the Nigerian political system in order to accommodate a vibrant political opposition as constitutionally underlined.
every state. You must do more than one dialogue session. In case you don't know, even the title of your category, Zone F, is called South-South. You need to do a dialogue session in it. There is nothing like South-South in geography. It is totally illiteracy. You can have North-East. Have you ever heard of North-North? Who is the geographer here? This idea of calling us South-South is to deny us a marketable identity. When you look at the windmill, or you look at the four cardinal points.
Lagos state government recorded 651 billion to top the list of internally generated revenue by the 36 states of the Federation in 2022. The state's IGR was higher than those of 30 states put together, according to the 2022 Annual States Viability Index report released by the Economic Confidential magazine in Abuja. The report indicated that the 36 states generated a sum of 1.8 trillion against 5.72 trillion naira received from the Federation Account Allocation Committee in the year under review. According to reports, the IGR of the 36 states of the Federation totaled 1.8 trillion in 2022. Representative Okemo Sanabiokuta also donated 10 million naira to the legionaries. He called on Nigerians to extend their support and care to the families left behind by fallen heroes. The governor also promised to look into the accommodation request of the Legion, adding that a befitting edifice would be made available for them. Prince Abiodun